Primetime and Deion are two different people. Primetime is flashy. Deion is family-oriented.
That's the opportunity to have another chapter with Shador.
It's a new day.
He always remains really strong in front of all of us, but Coach has had many complications, blood clots in his legs.
Seeing what he's going through make you want to push even harder.
When Deion comes to a place like Colorado, where African Americans are not the majority, he symbolizes a type of power and energy that has nothing to do with football.
Boulder, Colorado has been the center of the sports universe in 2023, and next Thursday, Coach Prime Season 2 drops on Prime Video, covering his first year with the Buffaloes. But you do not have to wait that long for more Coach Prime, because he has just been named Sports Illustrated Sports Person of the Year. There's a look at the cover right now, and he joins us on set. Hi, Coach Prime.
Hey, I'm excited. I'm at home. I'm with the family. I'm recruiting right now. I need one of you, two of you, five of you.
5 of me, baby. Let's go.
A few of you. Can we do that?
You can do whatever you want.
There we go.
Coach, you inherited a team that last year went 1-11, and then you sold out every single home game for the first time in school history. When you look back at this year in Colorado, how would you summarize it?
Well, this was a season of hope. We instilled hope not only in our fan base, but in college football alike. But next year is a season of expectation. So right now we are recruiting our butts off. I'm recruiting as I speak. And because the expectation is everything. We have players that could get it done. We have a tremendous coaching staff. Now we just got to add a few more pieces to the puzzle.
Come on, baby.
That looks like this.
You know what it is.
And we are straight.
Okay, well, I got a question about it. You say you want one of me, want to have 5 of those, or 2 of those. Okay, you got to spend money for that.
Yeah, you got to.
And you said in an interview that you want guys that want to be at Colorado. You're not an ATM.
Right.
How do you get players to come there, and why is that approach
But
so
there's
important
a difference. There's a difference for kids nowadays that just want to play for money, and there's kids that want to get paid, but their heart is to one day be out here.
Yeah.
And that why.
Yeah.
You understand that why. All of us that's sitting up here right now, we had a why. And I want the why not to just to be about a bag. Let's be about getting to the NFL, not the NIL. But the NIL is tremendously important. The collectives are tremendously important. If you do a search on the top 5 schools right now in their budget, a recruiting budget, or just a budget for football, it's unbelievable, and it topples ours. So we got to have finances to compete as well.
And just to clarify, you wanted me probably to back up Shador. He's not leaving.
He better not.
Okay, good.
He better not.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Prime, let me ask you, man, obviously, we hear all the things you talk to these young men about that are important to you. What does it mean to you when you talk about the University of Colorado right now, your football team, not just who they are as football players on the field, but the men they are when they walk around that campus?
I love it.
And their representation of that.
Well, first and foremost, we achieved last spring the highest GP in the history of the athletic department. Well, you're one of those guys, and you know how much that means. But just walking around town and going around town, just hearing how wonderful these kids are acting and how they're implementing the smart, tough, fast discipline, not only on the field, but off the field. And they're pillars of the community. And so I love that, because we're not just building professional athletes, we're building professionals.
Love it.
Building men.
Oh, do you see how big Richard looks compared to other DBs? People don't realize how big Sherman is. This young man, you can't make those plays without study. That man studies the game, he anticipates everything, and he plays like a dog. God, matter of fact, can I get 3 of those too when I'm recruiting?
I want to get 3 of those, Brian.
Okay, there you go.
All right, so I'm trying to explain to my kids, they know you as Coach Prime, the coach for Colorado, the guy that's on the commercials. But I said, no, he was a fantastic player, too.
Thank you.
My question to you that I'm just curious about, what's harder for you and what's more enjoyable, the pick 6 in the NFL or hitting a home run in Major League Baseball?
I really see the pick 6. I get to enjoy that for 6 more days. I hit a home run. I got to do that to give him his credit. Let's give it him his due. He's been consistent. First of all, Al Harris is one of the best DBs to play this game.
Yes,
he just
sir.
don't get his credit.
Yes, sir.
Al Harris was phenomenal. He was one of my favorites. I used to watch film on Al Harris because he took the best guy and he bump and run every play. So I watched film with Al preparing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, for my guys.
Coach, let's talk about it, all right? Out here, these Cowboys. Obviously, I know they mean a lot to you. But look, You can't have America's eyes and not want America's expectations.
True.
Back earlier in this season, they had a bad loss to the Niners. All of us, yourself, we were all critical of this football team, Dak, everybody, what we want to see them perform like in a big moment.
Right.
How proud are you of how they've responded to this point? Obviously, they got a big challenge coming up ahead of them, but how they've responded to this point as a football team.
Tremendous. First of all, I love me some Jerry Jones. Let's get this straight. Second of all, Dak gets criticized like crazy. I mean, and it's not warranted. He needs help. His receivers are doing a fine job. CeeDee Lamb is one of the best in the game. They got to consistently have a running game. You know that. But what they're doing right now defensively, that's why they're where they are, because defensively they're playing lights out. They're playing some good, solid football defensively, and Dak is not turning the ball over.
All right, one quick question before we get you out of here. You're coaching at the college level right now.
Yeah.
If you have success there, would you ever be interested?
No.
Win.
Yes.
I believe. When you win your championship, would you ever consider coaching in the NFL?
Not whatsoever.
Nothing.
I love the college game. I love implementing these necessities that these young men need to make it in life and one day sit up here after their glorified career like all of us have had. I love kids, man. Kids, I mean, God has called me to kids, not grown men. I love kids. I really do.
Love what you've been doing out there, man.
Thank you,
man.
man.
To watch, man.
We love you, Coach Prime. Thank you for the time.
I'm recruiting. Not hard to find.
Go see Coach, baby.
He needs a big, aggressive player. Big, strong man.
The collective, right? We need the collective.
We need money. That's what we need. How about that?
You pull up to the drive-thru and you're like, I'll take a number 1, a number 3, a number 5, and value meal at all of that. All right, Coach, we love you so much. And the new season of Coach Prime drops next Thursday. We cannot wait for that.